Trick Chick and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be finally getting to season 5 of Vikings. It's been a year, a whole year since I have reacted to Vikings. I am so sorry. A lot has been going on. If you haven't watched the video about my update of my life, you should go check that out. It's something super excited happened. I might be on the big screen sometime. Who knows? Go check that video out if you haven't heard. And yeah, I'm back into it. We are going to be reacting to season 5. If you just found my channel for Vikings, go subscribe, like, share, all of that. And I have Vikings from season 1 all the way to up to now reactions. I have playlists that will be in the description down below of like the seasons, so go check that out. Go catch up on what I have been feeling about Vikings. I recently have watched a couple of the last episodes of season 4 and a recap, so I am back in it. I am ready to take some notes, have a discussion afterwards, and yeah, let's get into season 5 episode 1. He just killed his own brother. Like, what the fuck? He does not care at all. He's like, can we go on? Oh my gosh, I missed this fucking show! They're all looking at him like,
my fate is too urgent.
Then I will go there. And I will tell Lagertha about the avenging of your father's death, and the defeat of the Saxons, and the great gift of land to our people.
I don't trust those brothers.
Tell my mother.
Yep. Excuse me. You better watch it. Do not touch my baby. Oh, here's this badass guy. I can't remember who you guys said he was, but I'm sure I will find out.
Please?
Look at that vulnerability right there. Just a little, but we'll take it. He just killed his brother, so. Gonna miss that bitch.
I transcribed and witnessed the treaty between King Egbert and the sons of Ragnar, whereby they were granted the title to the lands of East Anglia.
So you're dead, because he doesn't want that getting out. Yeah, he's not gonna let them stay on those lands whatsoever.
It wasn't his to sell.
You had best explain yourself.
Before he sent his family away, King Egbert renounced his crown in favor of his son.
Yep, his one last move.
And the grant of land worthless.
Yes.
He's like,
The king is dead.
yes. Let's go kill them. Forgot how much I hated him. It's back, it's renewed. Nothing particular in this scene. Just don't like him. Never have.
Farewell, Floki. You are the greatest boat builder of all time.
The goat. That's what he deserves.
Until not a single pagan lives or breathes.
And perhaps
Damn.
Not.
that we wouldn't be just raiders. That we would behave in a different way.
You're not listening, Ube. We have to have a stronghold. If we go north, we are closer to our own lands and shipping routes. We can build an impregnable fortress.
No, it would seem like a withdrawal.
Yes, it would. But it is only tactical.
Yeah.
Surely. You understand, Duba? If we establish ourselves in the middle of the country, then we are surrounded by enemies. In York, we are near home. Right? It's like...
Sounds like a plan to me.
Thank you, Ivar.
He's said, no, I'm literally letting it take me where it fucking takes me.
What is your name?
She's like, I just want to get dick down. Please.
Okay. Is it?
Ah! Lord, forgive this pitiful and miserable sinners. Ah! I have sinned in thought and in deed.
So you run through thorns?
Punish me.
Oh my God.
I say we attack tomorrow before they find out.
Yes. Wait. I remember something our father said. It's always better to attack an English town when they are celebrating one of their saints' days. On those days, most of the people will either be in church or they will be drunk. So how do we find out? We'll find a way.
Yeah, it makes... Ivar, you gotta listen to your brother sometimes. If you charge on this without everyone, I swear I will beat you up.
En flyer duggar av Reynes is hagen to rest I.
Hello?
That was easy. Uh. Oh, okay. Dead. Oh, that's what I love about the Vikings. Like, the most important people, they aren't like, oh, just watch you guys fight. They're at the front. Unlike many of the English countries we have fought so far. Imagine being in church and the doors just open to hundreds of fucking Vikings. He wants the priest. Yikes. 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 Oh my God, I knew he was gonna do something with the cross, but not burn it and pour it down his throat. Oh, that would be fucking awful. Dude, he's like, didn't think it could happen, but I just popped a fucking murder boner. Cat to get.
Since your own son refused to bring me the news of our affairs, I thought I should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that perhaps you wanted to find out how well Egil the Bastard had served you. Perhaps
Oh,
you
yeah.
expected to find him
Oh yeah.
back
Shit.
on the throne,
Shit.
keeping it warm for you.
Uh-oh.
I'm happy to die. Don't be afraid.
No way.
Strike!
Ah! So, got my notes. So glad I'm back. Said that 5 million times. I'm gonna say it again. Let's see. I have a lot about Ivar, so I guess I'll start with Ivar. Or I'll try to go in order of the episode, but it's not gonna happen perfectly. So we start right off with Sigurd's funeral, and Ivar very disinterested. Obviously, he doesn't care doesn't care about much. Doesn't care about anything really except Floki, which is another thing I wanted to talk about. Seems like since Floki kind of took Ivar under his wing at a young age, Ivar does have a soft spot for him. And we saw that with their interaction with him asking him to please stay, which I don't think we've ever heard the words please come out of Ivar's mouth before this. So yeah, obviously he cares about Floki in somewhat of a way. But Floki, even though Ivar showed that emotion, was like, there's nothing here for me anymore. Everyone that I loved and loves me deeply back is dead. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sail off and just fucking live my life. So I'm interested to see if we will be able to still follow Floki around. I don't know if the show is the way they left with that scene with the boat. So if he would have just sailed off with the all hail Floki and that was his last scene, I would have assumed that the show is like, okay, Floki's gone. We're not gonna spend time with him anymore. But then they had the scene with him in the boat, and he tossed out the compass and all that. So that's a kind of an open way. So we might get to see. I'm 90% sure we will see Floki again, and see where his adventure has taken him. Yeah. So brothers. Okay, so Halfdan and not sure. I know his name, but I don't know his name. You know those moments you have. They were giving each other's looks like, yes, I will go back to Kattegat and give Lagertha the news. And Halfdan's like, is that all you're going to do? So like, we obviously know his character through line, what that man wants to be. He wants to be the king of Norway. He has said it a million times. You could play a drinking game about it. This man wants to be king of Norway. He wants to do it. And we're going to see what happens with that. He is in a pickle. See, I'm already skipping all the way to the end of the episode. With Lagertha, because I forgot that she caught his spy and killed him, right? Yeah, I assume she killed him. I can't remember everything, you guys. And so now he has a sword to his throat, but I really don't think he's going to be dying this early. But Viking Schools will surprise me and just be like, you thought he was going to be this big maniacal guy that was going to have a plan to take over? Nope, dead. So we'll see. If he is alive, then he'll have a lot to do with this season's antagonist, especially in Kattegat. He's going to be kind of the main conflict there. And then the other one is the new guy, which still hasn't caught his name. I don't think anyone said it in the episode. But he is now, I assume, the new king? Or the high priest. I don't know what their titles would be. I assume he's the new king. I assume. And he is very cocky. He hates the Vikings. He hates so he's gonna be the main antagonist of the season. I said this in my reaction, antagonist to the Vikings, but in reality he's defending his home from people who are coming in and killing people. So I mean, in all actuality, he's a good guy, but of course we're not gonna root for him because we didn't spend years with him. Egbert, he was told that Egbert's treaty is not valid because Egbert was not king, and of course that's what Egbert wanted. That was his last fucking move. He said, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out maniacal and with a plan and with a bang, and that's what he did. Then we got to see Aethelwulf for a scene. Don't really have much to say. I hate that bitch. Don't like him. Never have. He never took Egbert seriously. His own father, when he knew what he was doing. I don't know. Never respected Aethelwulf. Never liked him. That is going to be my least favorite plotline of the season, unless it surprises me. I don't want to spend time with him. I don't care what happens to him. But we'll see if they can change my mind. Also, with the new character introduced, I love the show due to the fact that both sides think they are so right, and you can see both sides' main points. Obviously, I don't support raping and pillaging, that part, but like the Vikings have their own gods, they have destiny, they have all the shit, and then you have the Christians. They're like, these guys are wrong. Everyone thinks they're right. They think the other side is wrong. Everyone believes in their rights so much. Like everything has depth. They're not just like, wah, I'm evil, like mustache twisting villains, you know what I mean? So everyone has a purpose, has a storyline, has depth to it, and that is why we watch this fucking show. That's why. Ivar surprised me. He wanted to attack the castle right away because they didn't know they were there, and his brother suggested that we do what our father used to do and attack them on the Lord's Day, which Ivar surprised me. He listened. He was a team worker there. He listened to his brothers, and they attacked together coherently. When they work together, it works. And I feel like they showed us them working together for the main purpose of them at some point not listening to each other, and it's going to all crumble because a house divided is a house that will fall. And then my last thing was just about them in the church. Ivar and his murder boner. He loves killing people. He loves killing them in interesting ways. He loves really feeling the pain and anguish of the person's soul. And it's entertaining as hell because it's a show. I would never want that to happen to a real actual person. But it's a show. I love it. So yeah. Obviously, each brother has their own way, but this is still the Ivar show. Ube is up there, like really close behind him, but it's really about Ivar. It's about all of them. So you know what I mean? Like, if you had to rank main characters, I would put Ivar as main character #1. And we'll see if that changes in the season. But as of this episode, I felt like most of the emotions that were shown, most of the reactions and different scenes were with Ivar, and I think that's going to be mostly what we are getting. But I am so glad I'm back. That was all my notes for this episode. If you watched this far, thank you so much. Leave in the comments down below anything you thought about this episode, my reaction, my thoughts. I love talking to you in the comment section, so I will be responding to people that leave constructive criticism, comments, a compliment. Be nice to me, please. I actually don't think I've ever gotten like a mean comment, so can we keep that streak up, please? Yeah, so I will be trying to do 2 Vikings episodes a week, but for sure 1, but I work 2 jobs. Life's tough. Life throws you curveballs. It might not always happen that way, but just keep looking out for it. I hope you are subscribed. I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time.